Hello everybody, welcome to the second video for this season from Team Bakumatsu Rock. We are in season 4 of this little project, and today, as always, I am joined by a very tired looking BakaShift probably.
Oh, hi all, cause yeah. Morning.
Sounds tired too.
I was faking it, I'm not that tired.
That other voice was my spirit animal Pat, or otherwise known as Animelting.
Yeah, that's me, and yeah.
He does videos, Alan doesn't really, but...
I will someone again, maybe. Promise.
Alright, so,
Within a month.
as you know, we are here to talk about the summer season. There you go.
Yep, we are.
And we are starting off with Shonen Hollywood,
Did
Holly
you
Stage for
say
49.
this is part 2? Have you told people to watch part 1
Yes.
yet?
Well, go watch part 1.
Yeah, guys.
Now we're starting.
Yeah, alright.
Shonen Hollywood, Holly Stage for 49.
Man, you were
Right.
really excited to talk about this show.
Ooh.
Right, okay. I watched the PV for this and it looks really bad.
Of course it does, it's by Zexis.
Yeah, but they
Poor
have done
Zexus.
things that look decent before. But this one just looks like they've tried to make real people in anime and it doesn't work.
What?
It's like they aren't anime characters, they're people who are animated. It's weird. Like, I don't know.
Do you want to know the weirdest thing about this show?
Go on.
It is that it is set 15 years after the story of the light novel. So this thing was launched as a mixed media project with various other little bits and pieces here and there a while ago. And now this is a follow-up from that. And it's a sequel to a light novel that no one's read. Like, it says it's an original story set 15 years after, so maybe it's with a different group of characters in the same world or something. But, I mean, it's still a bit strange that it's a sequel to a light novel that no one's read.
Is it pulling a Kinira no Coda Blue Sky on us?
I don't know
I
what
feel
that
like
means.
it might be. And I don't
I've
like that.
literally not read anything about this except that it's set 15 years and it's got the word Hollywood in it. So I was, before I looked at the synopsis properly, I was imagining it was about like some out of work Hollywood actors just trying to get by. It's a really depressing story
This
about
is
how hard it
essentially
is
the
to make
anime
it.
variant of Joey.
Yeah, that's essentially, that is exactly what I was thinking.
No, this isn't. There's no way this is going to be that good. Let's be honest.
The reason that I wanted to watch it
It's because
is
it's got pretty boys.
number
in it.
one, Zex did that one really good show. And number two, it's about...
You're referring to
It's a
Diabolic
shonen.
Lovers, yeah.
No, I'm not referring... Shut up! It's not even funny,
Diabolic
okay?
Lovers had great sound design and it looked nice. Alright?
It's just that it was depicting
It was just that
abusive
beyond that it was
relationships
awful. And
with
guys that were like,
vampires
I'm
in
going
a
to
really, really sexy way, and
it's
it
like,
made me
I'm
very uncomfortable.
going to make a cup of tea now. For me. You bastard.
That was the worst character because he went, I'm gonna make
No, that wasn't the
tea."
worst character. At least they didn't call her bitch Chan every 2 seconds.
That's true. Alright, I'm gonna make a video on Diabolic Lovers because I need to talk about
I've
it.
been
This is
saying
not
that. I need
video.
that video.
So I don't know who the writer is. I don't know who the director is. I don't know anything.
No one who's
about it.
worked on it has done anything ever.
This is gonna
basically.
be awful.
I'm going to watch it. I think it's going to be brilliant.
I'm gonna watch it.
Of course you are.
I'm
It's
gonna
got pretty
watch
boys in it.
it. Yeah, that's my thing.
Yep.
It looks colourful like Megan Abu was, but no glasses. I can't
Oh
see any
god, you
glasses.
think it's gonna be like Megan Abu?
Oh, if it is, then it'll be great.
We're going to get together and
Because
make
the
a
further
film.
No
further
glasses.
away I get from Megan Abu, the more I realise I actually enjoyed that show.
Okay, I'm moving on from Shonen Hollywood. If no one else has anything to say about it,
It looks colourful.
I have nothing else to say about Shonen Hollywood.
to a PSP rhythm game.
A
Otome
PSP
rhythm
Otome
game.
rhythm game.
Adaptation called Bakumatsu Rock.
From
This is by
Studio
Studio
Dean.
Dean. This is by Studio Dean. Okay, let's talk about Studio Dean. I feel like
I've been burnt
We
too many
always
times by Studio Dean.
talk about Studio Dean in this because they always have a show, and we're like, sometimes they're good, but usually they're not good. That's generally what we end up saying.
I like Higurashi. I thought they did a really good job with Sankareya. I was really quite surprised by Sankareya.
Yeah, Sankara was good shit.
But they also did the Higurashi OVAs.
Yeah.
And those kind of ruined the franchise for me a little bit because they were pretty bad.
But it's based on a rhythm game.
But it is based on an Otome.
Literally, when I first saw this on AniChart, and the picture that's on AniChart just makes it look like it's this like balls to the walls like rock show. I thought it was literally going to be like Detroit Metal City or something like that.
Isn't it set in like the?
But then when you look at
Bakumatsu era,
the other poster, like the one that's on Mal, it's just some guy that looks like Takuto and a bunch of other bishies just in a band. It's like, oh.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Of course you are. Again, this is like Ebby the anime. Ebby likes music. Ebby likes boys.
But it's also made by Studio Dean. Who are the writers? Who are these people?
They've done very little.
Prince of Tennis 2 and the X-Men anime.
Yeah.
Did the director do Shining Heart Shiawase no Pan?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
This show's gonna kind of suck.
It might suck in the way where it's
Pusara,
just...
Which is...
Yeah.
Hey man, that's Bakumatsu. Like... That's totally like, sort of, like, feudal Japan.
Yeah, Sengoku Basara seems more in a similar vein
you know
than
what?
Shining Hearts does.
I think this show is going to be great simply because it is set in like an old Japan. I'm not sure when Bakumatsu is in reference to all the other things, but it's set in old Japan and it doesn't have Nobunaga in it. Therefore, it's actually kind of original. Yep. So good job, Bakumatsu.
I'm sure we'll be bringing up good old Nobunaga at a stage later.
I don't know how they're going to fit Rock into that era. Like, are they going to do what they did with Samurai Champloo and just, like, say, freak out the squares?
Dude, Alan, where's Nobunaga Concierto on this?
Alan?
Oh.
Okay, maybe we're not going to talk about it, but there is another Nobunaga.
That's weird.
That's fine. It's a shonen romance. There you go. That's all I know.
And we're gonna talk about it now. Actually, let's do that. Sorry, I forgot to put it on the list. I will link the info real quick.
Thanks.
Gosh, I'm just on AniChart.
Okay. It's got the same writer as a bunch of shows that are actually quite good.
Yep.
I don't know what the studio is yet, though, so we'll see.
Tokyo Magnitude.
Can I just say, we're all sick of Nobunaga being in things.
Remember that time we were looking forward to Nobunagan shows? And then both of them ruined Nobunagan for us?
We had, well, who did we have? We had, in winter, Nobunaga the Fool, which had Mamoru Miyano in it, so was vastly better than Nobunagan, which was one of my worst rated anime ever.
Yeah, it's in my bottom 3 of anime of all time. Nobunagan was utter garbage.
Was there a Nobunaga show last season that wasn't Nobunaga the Fool?
It was that one about robots in the Edo area, I think.
Yeah, he was in, what was it? The JC Staff one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Funishin Daishogun, that one.
So, Nobunaga Concierto is our Nobunaga show of the season. So if we do if we do one more next season, we'll have had an entire year of Nobunaga shows.
Yep.
It'd be called Nobunaga Kill.
Well, we've got two this time around because we've got season 3 of Sengoku Basara, the only show that's allowed to use Oda Nobunaga because it's great.
We're not talking about that one quite yet, though.
Not quite.
Stay tuned till tomorrow.
Yeah. But I mean, it's what I can say here is that, like, it's not like the protagonist is Nobunaga this time, but he has to become him.
I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Sorry.
Like, it's about a modern high school boy who has to travel to the Sengoku era. Time travel.
There have been a lot of
Nobunaga.
shows like this. What was the other? Was it about time paradox girls? It happened a long time ago.
Time paradox girls.
No, what was it called? Battle Girls Time Paradox?
I don't know. I apologise. I'm a terrible anime fan guy.
You're a terrible anime.
I'm a terrible anime.
I don't remember the name of that show.
But I'm not as bad as Nobunaga.
Yeah, the writer's done Seven Ghost, which I quite liked, Tokyo Magnitude 8.0, which is amazing, and Mayashimon, which I haven't seen before, so I've heard very good things though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Moving on to my biggest disappointment of the season, Dramatical Murder, which I found out literally just before recording. It's based off a BL game.
We just ruined your entire day.
Kinda has, because
let's face it, the reason we're
that
looking forward to this is because of the figure. Is that why?
Yeah.
It's because the figure of, what's his face, blue dude with headphones looks amazing.
It does. Right, okay, the reason that I wanted to watch this is because the Nendoroid of the main character got put up for pre-order, and I'm like, wow, that looks amazing! And then I saw the scale figure, I'm like, wow, that looks even better! And apparently I was just excited about the fact that there was dude blue hair.
Yep.
And it turns out that it's a BL game,
yep.
so I don't know how I feel about that
the
anymore.
source material is full to the brim with boys railing each other.
Could be the good sort of BL game, if there is a thing.
See,
man, have you seen who's the writer?
loves her bishis and loves her reverse harems, she will always tell you that she is not a fujoshi.
It's because I don't like BL, but the writer, did you just say, Pat?
Yeah. Have you seen the writer? Toku
Amnesia.
Machida. I will watch it because Amnesia writer is on it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to watch this because it's probably going to be ridiculous, and I'm looking forward to what they replace the bum in with.
There's going to be more
Unless they
cages.
just
leave
more
and you
cages.
were watching like a proper full-blown hentai
Like,
yaoi.
straight up ramen bear all over this shit.
No ramen bear. We don't talk about ramen bear here. Yeah, I was really looking forward to this because I thought the design was really nice, and I'm not, because BL is not my thing. So.
And it's done by Studio NARS, which means it probably won't look very nice either.
Are you kidding? Like, the PV I thought was really, really good.
Oh, okay. It's just basically my only experience with NARS is Hamatora, and Hamatora had a couple of good things about it, and its animation was not one of them.
I'm sad now.
You sad? Well, you know what'll cheer you up. You know what'll cheer you up, baby. More balls deep man-on-man action in Love Stage will cheer you up.
I put this one on the list, right? And I just want to clarify why I did that. Because I thought the designs looked really pretty.
Did you?
And
I think they look awful.
I thought they looked really, unique and a bit different. But I then watched... I liked the synopsis as well, but then I watched the PV, and it looks really bad. Like, the animation just looks so bad that it makes me kind of want to just sit in a hole and cry.
Honestly, I think the design of the show is disgusting. I feel like everything about how these characters look is just wrong. Like, all the proportions are just not right. Their faces just like, I don't know. I can't even describe what I hate about how it looks. I just hate it.
I thought it looked fine. And then I read the synopsis and I was like, oh, that sounds quite cool. Then I realised it was a boys' love show, and apparently like one of the characters is based off the mangaka's little brother, and then it just started to get a bit weird. Like everything just started to get a little bit
Which mangaka
strange.
though? Because one of them is called Aki, and I'll forgive someone who's got the same name twice as their name.
I honestly don't know.
All I can say is this is actually a pretty high profile manga. It's actually meant to be pretty decent from what I've heard, amongst its fans of course, and they are bringing their A game. Jesus Christ, Michiko Yokote, freaking who did Genshiken, Princess Tutu, that kind of thing, working on this thing. The director of Bakuman and Honey and Clover, working on this thing. Like, this is JC staff bringing their A game. So I mean, it has its fan base, so they're marketing it towards that and trying to make it a competent adaptation, I'm sure. But I don't know, man.
You know what? I'll say I'll watch it. I probably won't.
I don't think you should, Obi.
I'll say I'll watch it.
Seeing as I know how much you abhor boys bumming each other.
Well, it's right. Okay, it's not that particularly. It's just it's always done in a bit of a weird, like rapey sort of way, which I don't appreciate. Like, if anyone ever watches Sekaiichi Hatsukoi and goes, yeah, this is a totally healthy relationship, it's not. It's really, really not. There was at least a couple of non-consensual sexy time.
Non-consensual sexy time.
That's what they'll plead in court.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, let's move on. This is just making me angry.
So for those of you out there who love a bit of DBR,
I reckon that they're recognizing that there's a fan base out there that wants something like this, so it's probably good for that fan base, but it's just not our...
That fan base isn't us. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it. If it shows up on Crunchyroll, I might. But, like, I've never seen, like, a balls-in shonen-ai yaoi show before.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to write off the genre before I've tried it, because whilst that doesn't seem like the most appealing thing, it can't be as bad as Yuri. Let's face it. The Yuri genre is just the worst.
Well, that's because no one likes the Yuri genre.
With good reason. Yeah, Kanazuki no Miko's a good show, said no one. Strawberry Panic's a good show, said no one. You know, it's going to be a good show, though.
Is it Glasslip?
Yeah. I think it's Glasslip.
Because PA Works have just been hitting home runs.
You know what? Everyone who I've spoken to about Glasslip have gone, I don't care about any of the staff involved in this, but PA Works are really good when it comes to making shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, they made Hanasakura Roha, they made Tari Tari, what else did they make?
Most recently
Angel
they did
Beats.
Nagino Asakara, which was just amazing. Like, way, way, way better than I thought it was going to be.
My favourite out of those, because I haven't seen Nagino Thingy-mabob, is Hanasakura Roha.
Yeah, Hanasakura Roha is
I
by
love
far
that show.
my favourite PA Works series. I love that show. Everything about it. It's just got such a wonderful feel to it. Like, everything about the community, everything about it, how it sounds, how it looks, everyone in it is wonderful. And obviously, I don't think this is going to be like that, I guess, because I think the whole big appeal of Hanasakura Roha was that it was like in a job situation, like in a more kind of family situation as well, whereas this is going to be another school thing. Mm-hmm. But I mean, this is about, all we know really is that it's about a 17-year-old girl whose dream is to become a glass artisan, whatever that is, someone who makes glass things, I assume.
Yeah, you know, someone who like blows glass and makes.
Yeah. So this is just going to be like a regular slice of life series. Doesn't seem to have any like interesting quirks to its world like Nagino Asakara did, because I mean Nagino Asakara's world was just beyond captivating. It was incredible.
Thing is, I don't need it to. Like, Tari Tari was probably the show that I hear the least about, and that was just a very mundane sort of slice of life.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tari Tari is a show that lots of people just don't like, and I will happily agree that it is one of the weaker PO Works shows.
Made me cry, so you know.
Everything makes you cry, though.
No, that's not true.
Because they have that bit with the superheroes, which is amazing in Tari Tari.
Yeah, Tari Tari had its moments. Like, it had some really good stuff in there, and I did very much enjoy Tari Tari. But when I hear people slagging it off, I don't disagree with them that much. I think there are grounds as to why Tari Tari is not one of the strongest PO
I hope
series.
I'm not going to think the same bad things of Tari Tari that I do of Glasslip, though. Because it's sort of the same sort of group dynamic they've got in it.
Yeah. I think if there is a show that this is going to be more similar to on the PO Works spectrum, it is going to be Tari Tari.
Yeah.
But even if it is literally one for one as good as Tari Tari, I'm still going to be happy to watch it. And it's got NaNoWriMo doing the opening.
Yeah, it does.
And NaNoWriMo, like I watched the PV, I heard NaNoWriMo, and like obviously just brought back memories of the opening of Hanasakura Roha, because it's just like
also the opening of
so
Sankureya, might I point out. Second time we're bringing up Sankureya.
Oh man, the opening of lots of things actually. NaNoWriMo is pretty on point.
They're really good.
They're really good. I like what they bring to the whole music thing. What is the thing? What they do. Yeah, really looking forward to this show.
So we know that the OP is going to be probably pretty good at least.
I'm very much looking forward to this show. I'm just not. I can't imagine it being as good as some of the best PO Works shows, but I'm ready to be proven wrong.
Can I just say, did anyone else... I only just noticed this, but in the picture that's on AnyChart, how they're looking into it, they're all looking into the picture, I realised that they're actually looking at like a glass bowl or something, and it's reflecting their back. I didn't notice that before. I thought that was...
No, either that or it's someone with a fisheye lens.
That would be such a twist.
Oh my god, wait, if we look at this, does that mean the glass is alive? or something. Or there's a fish inside the glass that's talking to them. Is this going to be a show about talking fish? Is this going to have another fucking fish knee in it? It better not. If this has a fish knee in it, I'm done. I'm out.
I'm gonna sleep while you two have your moment about fish knee.
You'll know one day when you watch Nagi no Asakara, and you'll feel sick and throw up everywhere because it's horrible.
So I totally want to watch that show now. I like being induced into vomiting.
It's really, 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 really good, but like fish knees, they're horrible.
You know what? When it happens, I'm just going to take a screenshot of it and send it to you.
Yeah, and then I'll hate you forever.
Oh.
I won't really. I can
and
do
then
that.
Team BakaMelting Jelly will just be
Team
either
Melting.
Team Melting Jelly or Team BakaMelting.
You guys are going to do that thing where you make me choose.
You'll have to do it twice. Each of us.
What do you think of this show? Well, Ebby said we don't speak about Ebby here.
We'll have to set up two things, and we'll both be in. We'll be in two simultaneous Skype calls, and me and Ebby won't be able to hear each other.
I'll just be as silent for both.
And I'll just be like,
"This is how Oko Anime Club."
Be like,
and
can you tell Ebby that she's a butt? And Pat will be like,
No,
Alan
right,
said.
no,
Alan
tell
says
Alan
you're a
he-
butt. What are you gonna do?
Well, you tell Alan that he's a jerk, but
Oh.
Alan, Ebby says you're a jerk butt.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Should we move on from this tomfoolery?
We went on a bit of a ride there.
To
A ride.
probably one of the things that I'm anticipating the most is our Haru ride. Number one, because it's a production IG shoujo, and number two, because it's got Haru in the title.
Oh my god, does Haru mean spring? I never knew that. Haru means spring. Haru's named after a season.
Well, no, he's not, because his name's Haruka.
Yeah, but they call him Haru. Is it because he's got a spring in his step?
Spring-kun.
Wait.
Even though that doesn't even work because that version of spring wouldn't be the same word in Japanese. Pronounce that
Do they
pretty
use a
retardedly.
springboard? Do they call it like a Haru board? We're wasting all this chat. That's next video.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we really are wasting this. So, Production IG did a shoujo a very long time ago now called Kimi ni Todoke. Kimi ni Todoke. And it was kind of incredible. It was really good. And
It was really good, but it was also frustrating as hell.
yeah, but they've also got the same writer involved as Kimi ni Todoke.
Well, to be honest, like, there's no one better to adapt a shoujo manga than Tomoko Komparu.
Nope.
Like, her resume as a writer for doing that kind of thing is through the chart, man. Like, she has done, she did Kimi ni Todoke, she did the Dame Cantabile.
No, don't you dare say the last one.
And Ebby's going to tell us what the other show that she did that's big is.
She did Nana.
Oh,
Which I got Pat to buy, and I'm so proud. I don't think I got him to buy it. I think I just planted the seeds.
No, you got me to buy
So,
it. And the guy who was at the show who said I could get it for cheap got me to buy it too.
and like, I found this weird when I first saw it being done by IG because they're not renowned as being a studio that does this kind of thing. But yeah, they did Kimi ni Todoke as one of their things that within this realm, and irregardless, like, this style of series isn't going to be ultra demanding visually, so you know for a fact they're going to pull it off well whatever happens.
Legitimately, all they have to do is make it look pretty, maybe use some pastels every now and again, and pretty much
Pretty much.
the series.
As long as they like retain the manga's art style down to a T, which I'm sure they have done. And again, this is another series where I will say this a lot when it comes to shows that look like they have a very solid production side of things, in that if the manga's good, this will be good. Basically, if Tomoko Komparo knows how to adapt shoujo manga, like, it's only 12 episodes, it's one of the few shows that's actually had a confirmed length, so we're not going to get like a fucking Kimi ni Todoke deal where it's like, 50 episodes of misunderstandings, it's great, but my god,
it wasn't 50 episodes.
it was 2 seasons. There were
One
lots
was
of
12 episodes.
Oh, was it? Okay, 37 episodes then.
I'm Kimi ni Todoke with that.
Yeah. And of course, the director. The director hasn't done much, but what they have done is Oregairu, which was wonderful. And whilst Origairu is not a shoujo manga, I will still say that someone who has worked on Origairu knows their way around slice of life series and slice of life romantic series. Because I mean, Origairu wasn't purely a romance series, but it had elements of that which could be applied here. So for that to be the only thing on this director's resume, I am pretty confident that this show is going to be strong. And
I can't wait to talk about Origairu Season 2 next season. Oh, the season after. I don't know when it's coming out, but eventually.
I look forward to talking about that. But yeah, I mean, I watched the PV for this, and it looks absolutely adorable. So I am looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to Barakamon. Which sounds a bit like Pokemon, but that's not what it is.
With Barack Obama.
It's Barack Obama-mon.
Collecting Pokemon. That'd be great.
Okay, so this one is from Kinema Citrus. I love saying that name so much.
Yeah,
Kinema Citrus is a great name to say. And it's a comedy slice of life about a calligrapher.
Yep, and a little girl. So
I'm up for that.
Yep.
It's like Usagi Drop, but with purpose.
It just looks like it's going to be like Usagi Drop, maybe.
About a guy who goes to the mountain village to get away from it all, and he tries to do his job, and then a little girl keeps on bugging him, and he comes to like the town, I imagine, in the end.
So if you hate children in fiction, this is not the show for you. But I think it could be quite enjoyable. Like, I really have no idea what to expect from this thing, because it seems quite loose. As we don't really know what direction it's going to go in, because it's not something as kind of like serious as and to the point as Usagi Drop, where it's like, yeah, this guy has to look after this girl as his daughter. It's something seems to be a bit less, as I said, like it's no, I didn't say as it says, rather it's going to be a slice of life comedy. So
well, apparently it's not just the kid he has to adapt to. Like, all his neighbours are wacky, it says.
Oh, God.
I like that.
You know what? I think this is going to be alright.
Yeah. I guess the only thing is that Kinema Citrus don't have a history of doing slice of life series. Like, their big breakout show is Tokyo Magnitude 8.0.
Yeah.
And most recently,
amazing,
they've put their money and they've made Black Bullet, which is okay. It's Black Bullet's alright. Like, it's kind of like forgot that it's about killing giant monsters and it's now just about lolly, which isn't bad, I guess. It's alright.
If you like lolly.
But yeah, if you like lolly. But I'm looking forward to this. I want to see what Kinema Citrus can do with the slice of life, because Kinema Citrus as a studio name sounds like they should be doing slice of life.
Yeah.
Everyone likes saying Kinema Citrus, because we don't say, oh, the studio, we go, so Kinema Citrus.
Yeah.
I thought they got their C's and their K's around the wrong way, so it should be like Cinema Citrus or something.
Cinema Citrus. Oh, man.
I always read it like that for ages, and then I realised, oh,
that's not how you say
that's
cinema.
not how you say it.
I've been making... Just like that moment in your life. I've been making a fool of myself.
Not sure what to expect from this one, but I'll watch it, and I'm hoping it's going to be pretty decent.
I reckon it'll be alright.
I reckon it's going to be really, really good, because last time I saw a calligrapher in anime, it was Mushishi, and that was really good. So,
yeah, it was.
More calligraphy.
Yep, so therefore,
we need to set a trend of calligraphy.
By association, this is going to be good.
You know what anime needs more of? Calligraphy.
Oh, you know what else had calligraphy in it? Free. Just saying. That one episode where it goes writing stuff.
Oh, I thought you were saying calligraphy as in like calligraphy free.
You know what? I want to start on the last video, so let's go through the rest.
Yep.
Hanayamata.
What's the matter? Hanayamata. Hoi hoi.
Okay, so this is a slice of life seinen show from Madhouse.
And it's going to be cute girls doing cute things.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I wonder though, because I don't think I've watched a slice of life show about cute girls doing cute things since Free, and I'm scared.
Oh, it's going to be basically this. If there is any person who knows how to do cute girls doing cute things, it is Reiko Yoshida.
Yeah.
Like, and having her working on this thing,
Her
is,
CV
and
is...
it's enough for me to be like, yeah, this is going to be solid. Because I mean, for anyone who doesn't know, she worked on K-On!, she's worked on Tamako Market, most recently Non Non Biyuri, which was an incredibly pleasant surprise. And this is just one of those shows we like to have not more than one of a season, but I'll happily put one of these on a season as just kind of a thing that you sit on, you sit in front of and just relax. Because cute girls doing cute things is a genre that I like, providing it's in adequate doses.
Right.
Okay, anyone got anything else to say about this one?
Looks nice, colourful again. Lots of colourful shows this season.
There are lots of colourful shows this season. It's because it's summer, man.
Yeah.
I like the love stage background because it's pink polka dots in my shorts right now. Look exactly like that. So. Anyway, moving on to movies. It's movie time, everybody.
Yeah.
We are starting off with something that probably no one else cares about in this call, being Chukyo Die #0.
And all it's gonna be is all the flashbacks from the show compiled into a film.
You know, if it is, I'd be okay with that.
It could easily be that.
Let's have a look. What does it say?
It's basically just about what's his face and what's his name.
Can
as
I talk about this? Because you obviously don't know anything about Chukyo Die.
No, man, I've totally seen that
Go
show.
for it, Evie.
You haven't. I know for a fact you haven't.
I've seen your review of it. It was good.
Okay, the previously unwritten true beginning of the manga, which embodies Japan in dreams and emotions, is being made into an animation film. This is the origin story. This is chapter 0.
Which is a heck of an
I
intro.
feel like this is going to be just a nice little don't need to watch it story of Hibito and Muta. And I'm okay with that. You know, I liked the flashbacks quite a lot in Chukyo Die. Which is not something I usually say about shows that have like tons and tons of flashbacks, but...
Well, I think when you have a show that's 99 episodes long, you're going to have some flashbacks here and there.
They were super relevant to everything though.
Yeah.
Like, they were always relevant, and that was cool. You know, if we get to learn more about, like, the whole UFO incident that sparked off the series beginning, I would be really, really interested in that. But I don't know if that's what this is. I really don't know. So...
You are looking forward to it.
I'm very much looking forward to it. I won't get to see it until like season 8 or 9 of Team Bakumatsu Jelly. Very much looking forward to it.
Well, you'll let us know how it is back over then, yeah?
Yeah, I'll let you know. Alright.
Shall we?
Next one is...
Alan's going to go away now.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about this.
It's this time. I don't know what number movie this is.
I have a
but
hat
there's
to
an
wear for
Pokemon
this.
Movie.
Like a million.
It's probably
Wear
like
my hat now.
17. Right, hold on. I got it. Pat, you talk about it a little bit while I try and find out what film.
Alright, since Pokemon XY, the game was released, there was like a couple of Pokemon which they hadn't been coming out with the game. And like a couple of people cracked it and they found these Pokemon. And now we're finally getting the release of that with the movie. And it's sort of also going to have a tie-in where you can get the Pokemon for your game as well as see it in the movie. And it's... I can't remember its name, but it's got something to do with one of them called...
Is it
I can't remember the
Diancie?
name.
Because that would make sense.
Diancie, that's the name.
Yeah, because
And-
that's in the title of the movie. So I'm
And it's-
assuming it's
Yeah,
Diancie.
but the thing with
It's-
Pokemon movie titles when they're in Japanese is you don't know what's a Pokemon and what's a
Yeah.
Japanese word. So.
Hakai no Mayuto Diancie. Anyway, the Pokemon that's also got a relation is Carbink, I think. And it's like a flying
is
fairy
Esper
rock.
going to be in it? Is
We're talking about Pokemon X and Y, by the way. I don't think I said that.
Can Esper
Yeah.
be in it? Please.
Esper,
Esper should be
Die.
like get it, if they have the like short beforehand. I reckon it should just be all about Esper on an adventure.
Can I just say, I made a guess saying it's probably movie 17. It's movie 17.
Sweet.
Nice
It's because you're a
one.
big fan of everything.
The featuring Pokemon are Xerneas, Yveltal, and Diancie. So.
I
Can
can
I
see a
just say,
Mega
actually,
Absol
like-
in there as well.
This being a Pokemon film that has like all the legendaries in it from that given generation, that's pretty nuts that they're all in there. Like you've got,
Well, they
like,
had Mewtwo in the last film, so I don't think,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, you've got like
Versus
freaking
Genesect.
Turbo Reindeer in there and that giant red bird. Like those are on the covers of the games. Oh,
Yep.
Turbo
Can
Reindeer
I
and
just
giant
say the
red
worst
bird.
thing that Pokemon ever did was release the same movie twice?
What?
they released the
black and white.
Hold on. Let's get these out.
Is that a thing?
They released Pokemon Black, the movie, Victini and Reshiram, and then they released Pokemon White, the movie, on the same day, called Victini and Zekrom.
What?
And they are pretty much literally the same film, so...
Are they literally the same film but with that Pokemon replaced?
Pretty much, yeah.
So that's weird, because then they can't be canon to each other, and you don't know which one's real. You don't know
And
which one Ash
like,
actually saw.
The option to go and see both of them in the cinema in the same day was actually a thing in Japan. We only got like one of them in cinemas over here.
You would only
It's
want
really
one.
funny. I'm surprised they even showed them in cinemas over here, to be honest.
Anyway,
Like, Pokemon
yeah.
isn't as big as it used to be, in terms of its the anime anyway.
Well, it's still
Nah.
big enough for kids nowadays.
Like, yeah, you still see some kids come into work and be like, I want Pokemon cards. And
I've
I
got
go,
some
"Yeah,
Pokemon
that's-
cards in my hand
that's,
right now.
that's £4,
You're
please.
ruining my story,
That's
Alan.
four quid a pack. And then their parents are just like, £4 a pack? Fuck off, you're having match attacks, boy. Those are 50p.
Can I tell my story now instead of you going off on like some weird rant about match attacks?
Alright.
Pokemon's still big enough because this is why Pat has Pokemon cards in his desk right now.
I'm holding
This
them
is
up.
why you can buy Pokemon DVDs in supermarkets. It's still a big thing, it's just not as big.
Yeah, it's no Moshi Monsters in terms of its Western following.
Is Moshi Monster still a thing?
Oh yeah, Moshi Monsters is huge.
I'm all about
It's
the
not,
Tenkai
as,
Nights
it's not
now.
as cool as it's not as cool as Zoobles.
What?
They're like little animals that you put in a ball. It's sort of like Pokemon, but without the whole capturing thing.
Just put them inside the ball.
So it's just like Pokemon Easy Mode. Like there's no challenge to it. They just get in the balls without you
Get
even
the ball.
asking them to.
I want to see the series attached to that one. Anyway, the movie. Did you have more story to tell, by the way?
No, that was pretty much it.
I
Just
liked
like
it. Good
it's still
story.
relatively big.
Alan, did you want to
Don't
finish
think
your
that
story
was
about match
anything.
attacks?
I did finish.
Oh, okay.
When my story was concluded.
It's another
Went off
Pokemon
on
movie.
one.
Pokemon movie is coming out, and it's about X and Y, and Ash faces a challenge, and he probably overcomes it because that'd be a weird end to the series.
And it's got Omega
We know.
Reindeer and Giant Bird in it, so it's going to be good, yeah.
Alan, you don't know anything about Pokemon, God.
Okay, no.
Oh, I think he's actually gone.
Ah.
This video is turning out to be horrible.
Good thing it's
so
over.
That's all.
I have no. I'm not
There's more.
finished. It's my video. Let me finish my own video.
Yeah, Alan.
Hey. Alright.
Sorry. I will probably watch this film when it comes out over here because for some reason I might not watch the series regularly anymore, but I'm still all about the movies, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to end the video now because we're going to go talk about sequels over on Pat's channel tomorrow.
Yes.
So, you can click on wherever the annotations are on screen. It will take you to either BakaShift's channel or Pat's channel. And that's really weird that I called Alan BakaShift.
I know. That is weird.
But I didn't call Pat Animelting.
It's because you're obviously better friends with him. I understand.
Spirit animal. It's a sacred bond.
It is. He is my spirit animal. But anyway, thanks for watching. Is this where we end this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. That's your
Thanks for
thing.
watching. Take care, and I will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Is Alan saying bye or not?
I did
I
a
said
little.
bye.
I did a little hand gesture that you can't see.
Well, you could at least verbally say it, you jerk.
Bye bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.